Right now I am planning for the MRA of brain, and for this I have taken top 3D multi-slab protocols and planning on the sagittal and coronal image. And you can see that the planning block covered from the upper part of the corpus callosum and down below the cervicomedullary junction, and a saturation band is given over the slab so that the venous flow is saturated and only the arterial flow is signal is taken. And now I am planning for MRA neck, and for this I have taken top 3D neck and planning on the sagittal and coronal image. And this is a thin slice slab, and you can also see that there is a saturation band over the slab, and this planning should cover the from base of the skull to the upper chest so that the whole carotid arteries are covered from the arch of the aorta to the base of the skull should be covered for the MRA neck. And after this click apply, and now the top 3D neck is running. So as the MRA brain protocol has been completed, so I have to take the top 3D multi-slab for MRA brain. You can see that the sagittal, coronal and transverse MIP images have automatically created, but I have to take the thin slices raw data to the 3D for post-processing. So I have to take this sequence to the 3D and drag the protocol to the 3D tab, and these three images will appear: sagittal, coronal and axial. Then click all the segment and select MIP. Then all the segment will transfer to MIP image, and then adjust the window, dark the image so that the arteries can show better. And now select the 3D VY punch mode to cut out the unnecessary vessels by rotating the image. For this you can double click the image to zoom it. And now I am cutting out the unnecessary arteries or external cerebral arteries. Now I have to cut the right side arteries. So keep the internal cerebral arteries like internal carotid arteries, basilar arteries and circle of Willis, and the mid cerebral arteries, right and left middle cerebral arteries. The anterior cerebral arteries should be remained, and other arteries and vessel should be cut out by rotating the image. Now I am cutting out the anterior unnecessary arteries. So do this with carefully and don't hurry, and also cut out the posterior part of the head. And now the anterior part of the head. After cutting out the unnecessary parts, you have to make radial images to print out. For this, select the axial one and select the 3D radial ranges and start and send the films to the filming and also the reference image. And now I am in the filming. This is a one film of the MRA brain. So I am making it, zooming the reference image, and also zoom in the MRA images so that it looks good. You can also adjust the contrast of the image. So this one is a one type of film that I taken these images in a particular angle, and these images are created by planning on the axial 3D image. So I have to make another film for MRA brain and now plan on the sagittal 3D image, the radial ranges, and click start, and you can see the another set of images have been created, and sent it to the filming. And now in the filming I am making the films, and these films images are in another orientation, and these film images are created by planning on the sagittal 3D image, and this is called radial ranges. So my MRA brain films have been printed out, and my MRA neck protocol also finished. So let's go to the top 3D neck. Select the top 3D neck and take it to the 3D tab. Drag the protocol to the 3D tab. Click yes if another is opened previously. I have taken another one, the neck one, and from this click MIP, select all the segment and click MIP, and the images will turn to MIP and the vessels will appear. All the segments turn to MIP, and now I have to cut out the outer part of the neck or unnecessary regions so that the only carotid arteries are visible in the image. So I have used 3D BY punch mode and draw a line, a circular line around the carotid arteries, and cutting out the extra soft tissues that is unnecessary, and creating noise in the image and hiding my arteries. So after cutting this soft tissue part, you can see that your carotid arteries will be more visible. So I am cutting out the posterior part of the neck, and now the anterior part of the neck I would cut out. Draw the line carefully, that the line should not be over the carotid arteries. If you do anything wrong, you can undo this by clicking the arrow arrow button or return button, and also cut on the coronal image. After completing the cutting, click a radial range series and save this, and create another radial ranges planning over the sagittal 3D image, and then click the start button. Then a circular radial images will created and save the series. Now close the 3D tab and go to filming, and from the patient browser select these two saved protocols and drag it to the filming. And now I am in filming and changing the layout to 5 into 4 so that the segments are in longer than before. So zoom in the images so that the carotid arteries fill up the whole segment, and also adjust the reference image of this series. So this is a one type of film of MRA neck, and these images are created by planning over the axial 3D image. And now I have to print another one for MRA neck and also change this layout for 5 into 4 so that the segments are longer. Adjust the images so that the images are fit on the film and print out. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe my channel for more videos that are coming. Thank you.